But anyway, so yeah, so this guy was, we'll name him Bob. We'll just call him Bob, because that's the first name I could come up with. No tea, no shade to any Bobs that are watching. I'm sure you're fine. Hopefully. He always kind of creeped me out a little bit. I didn't know why, though. Didn't. One time, I was, and the program had their own little building. If you could only go in there if you were a member. And that sounds weird, but like they had computers, they had their own printers. So like it was like a nice library space that only we could use because we were part of the program.
Right.
So it was like a huge privilege. So my friends and I, we would always hang out there because like, why not? Why would we go anywhere else? This was a space that we could use. And it was like a big space. So I was like one morning in there by myself, like before any of my friends arrived, or I think everybody had left, something like that. Working on like a paper or something. And I was at my desk and I was actually texting Sush. And this man walks over and looks over my shoulder and sees that either you or me had said fucking, you know, in text form. And he first started commenting on the fact that I was like working on paper, like, oh, how are you today? Oh, I'm good. How are you? Oh, good. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just working on paper, whatever. And then he looks at my phone and like, he's like, oh, you know, like, or like, oh, I'm also like shooting my brother a text or something. He's like, oh, does your brother use language like that? I'm like, I mean, yeah, he's an adult. I don't really mind. And he's like, oh, like, well, I should hope you don't use language like that or something. Cause that, I forget what it was. That's not, I forget how he phrased it. Like, that's not very impressive to men or something. And I was like, and I'm so proud of myself for very quickly coming up with this, which was looking him in the eyes and saying, I'm not here to impress anybody. And like, or I'm not here to impress any man. Like, I think I was very clear, like, you have no reason to be saying that.
Right.
And so that was one of many instances of like passive aggressive shit like that he would do. He also took a lot of pictures of me. Like, we would be at, like, a community service event, and, like, yeah, I participated in a lot of community service, and that's not me being like, oh, look at me. I genuinely liked it. It was good stuff, that we were doing. It wasn't just some, like, willy-nilly, like, oh, you know, go make drawings for kids. It was like, Flint, Michigan doesn't have water, and we all bought a fuck ton of water and sent it over. When Ecuador had the earthquakes, I desperately asked them to help me, and my God, did they help me. We sent a mountain of supplies. One of my professors gave me $200 and was like, here, buy everything you need. It was incredible. But yeah, so at community service events, like, he would take pictures of me and other students, which he had to, again, to prove that we were doing things worth the university's money or whatever. But I always felt like he kind of took a lot of pictures of me. And also my friend, like, she also kind of was in the spotlight with me. And some people try to be like, oh, no, it's just you guys just do a lot of community service, you're just really good, and, you know, whatever. We then later found out he had, like, folders and folders of us. So he was no longer allowed to be a part of that program. He was still working at the university. He was just placed somewhere where most people could not see him. And of course, one time I went to that office, who do I see for, like, immediately? Him. But yeah, I was one of the many people that had to step forward and be like, he has done things that make me uncomfortable, here it is. But I always laugh because, what's the term? Not vice dean. Is that the term for college? Like, dean of college, and then there's, like, the next step down? Not vice president. So basically that.
I mean, colleges do have presidents and vice presidents.
It was, I don't know, because he was the dean. Not the dean, but, like, the next step down from the dean of the university. He was in the meeting that was me and my friend stepping forward, talking about the things that the guy had said or done or whatever. And I told him the story about the, like, cursing, and this man looks at me and goes, you should have looked at him and just said, yeah, no fucking way I would curse. Like, or something. Like, he was just so, like, that doesn't matter, and he cursed, and then he looked at me and went, I'm sorry, like, does that bother you? I'm like, oh my God, no, I don't care. Of course not.
You just heard the story.
No, I really don't care. And he was like, okay, you know what? It was just really funny. He was very sweet and took the situation very seriously, which is unfortunately rare when stuff like that happens, that people step forward and it's taken seriously. So I was very lucky that it was, and that I had the full support of the dean, that guy whose position I know his name, and I remember him, and he's great, but I can't remember his, like, actual position, I guess. As well as, like, HR and the actual program that I was in, learning about that stuff before. So, but yeah, so that came up because of cursing, because that's one of the many instances I've had somebody try to tell me, like, oh, it makes you not ladylike or smart, and I'm like, shut up. There are many things that will make me seem less smart. That's not cursing, I promise. You know what would make me seem not smart? Describing an ear infection to my preceptor, so the doctor I'm working with, as, yeah, his ear looked a little red and kind of pussy, and him being like, I need you to rephrase that, and I'm like, what? And he was like, okay, imagine typing the note, how are you gonna spell that? And I was like,
Full of pus.
I like to die. Well, you know, P-U-S.
I know.
I was like, I like to die now, please. I was so embarrassed. So that might make me seem not smart. But me cursing? Nah, it's fine. I'll do it. So, curse away. Well, curse when appropriate. Because there are instances you shouldn't. I do still stand by that. Like, I try to be respectful of, like, if there are kids around, I try not to, like, curse like crazy or not say it loudly. Versus, like, Jonathan will be showing me a video where they very much curse loudly, and I'm just like, babe. And he's like, they're gonna learn anyway. Like, I'd rather it not be from the shitty couple in their 20s that refuses to turn the volume down on their memes. Oh my god.
This is so extra. There's a ladder right there.
It's to prove themselves. I apologize if it got real serious there, but sometimes you gotta. And I hope if you're listening and, you know... Oh! We died.
That's what I'm curious. Like, I'm curious if I did. No, I didn't, apparently. I'm kind of calling bullshit on that.
Worried that it would show your body on the floor and then be like, repeat the mission.
Wasted. Like, that's not even from this game.
Yeah.
My legend grows.
grows.
And does
my
face. Damn it.
Yeah.
The Avenging Guardian.
Yay. Hey.
That's actually a substantial health increase.
Yeah. That's like 2 pixels. Or I like the way we looked before. It was cooler. Tragic.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, we're sleeping. Charm of the unseen respite. Smoke bombs restore 25% of your health. That's cool. I never use smoke bombs.
Well, if you ever do, now you'll know. It'll give you 25%.
Gold.
25% of your health. Like, briefly checking my email because I'm waiting on this one professor to answer me. Still has not. So it must not have been that important.
Fair enough.
Fuck that. No. Well, I do mean that, but I'll keep it there because I still gotta get my degree.
Fuck that bit.
There you go. God, I'm staring at N64 because it's got fucking Pokemon Stadium in it and I just want to play.
We were commenting the other day about how much we love the announcer from Pokemon Stadium. So much so that it occurred to us, like, well, it occurred to me, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, and so we looked him up. It was
yeah, we looked him up, and apparently he was like the original voice actor for James when, you know, the 4Kids dub.
Yeah, and also Tracy Sketchit.
Yeah.
And then in Pokemon Puzzle, he was the voice actor for Giovanni, Tracy, and
James.
No, not James. It was somebody else. Nope, not James.
Ooh.
Where it was? Somebody else. It was for sure Tracy and Giovanni.
I'm gonna fight the bear.
But yeah, I stand by what oh god, I stand by what I said. Ugh, this is going bad. But I said yesterday, which is that, and I realized this yesterday, Sword and Shield definitely should have had an announcer during the Pokemon battles. I think that would have been really cool.
Oh, 100%.
It would have been hard, I'm sure, but like, they clearly pulled it off once with Pokemon Stadium. It didn't have to be that specific because, like, I forgot, first of all, how much the announcer in Pokemon Stadium talks.
Yeah, he's a loud boy.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but, like, he talks a lot. But also, I forgot that he comments on a lot of specific moves.
And specific Pokemon. Like, the amount of voice lines they fit on that cartridge is, like, kind of remarkable.
Yeah. Because I just remember the very generic ones where it's like, that's a hit. Or going down, or whatever. Like, I remember those, but, like, I did not remember that.
Yeah, or, like, holding on by the skin of its teeth.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, I did not remember how much it commented on, like, specific Pokemon moves and specific Pokemon, as Sush just stated. So, like,
it'll just straight up be like, Aurora Beam! And it's like, what?
Yeah, like, wait, what?
Attacks Aurora Beam.
Exactly. Well, I do remember that it's confused, you know? But yeah, like, I think that would have added a bit to the, like, Coliseum experience of Sword and Shield. Because that was the whole point, is, like, it was, like, a spectator sport. And, like, isn't one of the coolest parts is, like, hearing the announcer. Having the announcers, like, kind of like having, like, captions to the watching the sport if you, like, can't. If you're like me and can't quite make out what's happening sometimes. So. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Woo-wee.
Bless you.
So, thank you. Yeah, just maybe when I play Pokemon Stadium. Even if it doesn't follow the, like, things that exist about Pokemon now, where it's, like, stats that Pokemon have, like...
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a Gen 1 game, and then Stadium 2 was literally a Gen 2
Yeah,
game.
so of course it's not gonna have some of that stuff in it, but I'm so used to it, so, like, if I'm fighting a Gengar, I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna the Gengar's probably gonna outspeed me because I'm like, I don't know, a Lapras or something. And it's like, nope, somehow Lapras outspeeds, and I'm like, this isn't real. This will not happen. It's still fun, though. The mini games are super fun.
Like the bear.
I want to play the cutting one again. Oh, we still gotta try that copy of Conquer again. Because I forgot what we did, like, differently with the Stadium game that made me go, oh, now it's working. Maybe we need to try that with Conquer. But we were already playing Stadium, so it's like, yeah, fuck it, we'll try that another day.
I don't know.
I don't know. Excuse me. Got the sniffles.
Sniffle bitch.
Oh, how could you? My feelings.
Oh, never mind. It looked like that was like a cave, and I was like, yo.
Oh.
What am I doing? Get over here, Kage. Which side are you on?
Somewhere. On your left.
Stop.
Still, like, I've never even seen those movies. I don't know what the fuck. I just know of it.
There's a lot of mountain passes to, like, climb in this area. You see this shit?
Yeah. It's a very climbable area, I guess.
Hello? You trying to fall? You trying to fall?
Get kicked. Ooh. Oh. Break down that wall. Water. Basically. Take out this fire with water stance. That's what that means, right?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
real water. This
Is there really no way to, like... Okay, I was gonna say, come on. Make this shit cool for me.
Make it a fun time. It is already a fun time. Oh,
Oh.
an actual samurai.
I came up here to kill you. Is that it? You don't got a legend for me, or...
Well, damn, dude.
Alright.
Bye. Oh, oh my god. Oh, his ankles are out. They're done forever.
He's fine. He just won't play basketball again. Which won't be invented for another, like, I don't know, 30 years.
I have no idea.
Oh, there you are.
I think at some point I knew the origin of basketball. I think it was a PE assignment I had.
It's weird. Weird and
Yeah.
dumb.
PE is like a weird experience because I remember, like, I don't remember if it was middle school or high school where they made us do an assignment for it.
That's fair. There were definitely some classes that made us do whack assignments.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Throw your blades.
who? Where? I guess.
Can't even see us. Oh, there we go.
Like I had a history class that made us do like you had to like write a fictional story set in the time of the American Revolution.
Okay.
And like the worst part is like this was like sponsored by like the daughter. It was like a specific ass, racist ass, like historical organization.
Oh, great.
Yeah, like Daughters of the Confederate Revolution or some shit like that. South Carolina, y'all.
Yeah, well, you know.
Faster,
Oh. Hold up. Jin.
No. That's not who I am. I'm Red Samurai.
Okay, Red Sin. Come on.
You know, maybe not bad. You know, it's like, it's getting better. Okay. I'll talk to the marketing team.
Speaking of Sin, I really want to play Final Fantasy X. It's one of those games that, like, is always going to haunt me.
You refuse to finish it.
Exactly. I've played it so many times.
It's just you want to do so much. And I get it, but please. Please. Get to the ending.
Yeah, that's fair. I won't, but
Okay, well.
that's a reasonable request you made.
Boss.
And then now you've got me like, oh fuck, I gotta do my research on Final Fantasy 14 because maybe that'll be it. That'll be my savior that lets me play it. And finally, something people
Maybe
will play
that'll
with
be
me.
my Wonderwall.
Maybe it'll be the thing people finally play with me. Nobody will play my Minogi with me. And maybe it was already we played, but then I started school again, so everything's hard. Oop. Okay, well, that's fine. So this isn't where the...
Yeah, it's not Mongol territory.
Right, because this is where the thing happened. Ooh, oh god.
That was a big haul. I wanted to say hurt, and...
A big brave fall. Jesus. Hello?
I thought somebody wanted to speak to me in here. Did I miss that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, ha.
Shit, she could have bit me.
Oh, it's your baby.
Not my baby.
Oh, talking to the lady.
It's da baby.
Do you know
Really?
the statue that overlooks the big farm in Kushi?
Nope.
There's a young man all alone out there, defending it from vandals and thieves.
One of Master
I'm gonna go
Izu's
give him a
works.
big wet kiss.
This young man may need some help. It would be a shame to lose that statue to the invaders.
Please, do what you can to save it.
Oh
Maya.
god, this weird, like, kettle rope is, like, struggling.
Yeah, oh god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, well, that was bad. Sometimes you get just like little dank nasty moments.
Sorry?
What?
Did you say little dick nasty moments?
Little dank nasty moments.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Roly poly.
Oh, that's kunai. I got kunai.
That's more kunai.
We have kunai at home.
Why are we why are we have kunai under the house?
I don't know. There's a bird trapped in here. Do y'all know this?
They're okay with this. They've made their peace. I feel like if a bird flew into my house and was trapped, I'd be like, well, I gotta move.
That did happen to us once in Ecuador.
Yeah, but I was like young and less afraid of life.
And then you were also, like, asleep through most of it.
Oh, that could also be it.
Burp. Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a
Time.
game.
Time for me to be bad at video games.
It's like Pokemon Stadium.
Wah-pa! Here's where shit gets hard, man. Okay, so
LL.
LL square LXLX.
So, I don't know. It's the LL.
I hit the wrong one at the last button.
Could have done it.
I did it wrong again, too. Well, this time it said it was too slow, but...
Yay, you did it.
Alright, 3 tries, I'll take it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Good job. Does it affect how much resolve you get or whatever if you do it faster?
No.
Okay.
You just have to get it done.
Okay, that's fine then. Then there is no rush and it's okay.
Yeah.